My dear friends, masters and gods, a very good evening to you all. Mahavatar TV warmly welcomes you to 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 22, day 21. So before commencing the session, I would like to say pranams to you all and to our Guruji Sir, or Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji, or Great Grandmaster Mahavatar Babaji, and to all the great grandmasters and to the members. So masters, we are finally on the last day on this deeply enriching journey. So over the past 2 days, we have explored the autobiography of Yogi together. So, Madam, your presence and guidance have not only illuminated the words of Paramasa Yogananda, but also led us to the many spiritual profound topics. So on this concluding day, we look forward to even deeper into the stillness, into the wisdom, into the meditation, and into the sacred silence. So guided by your gentle voice and deep understanding. So may this session bring inner transformation to each one of us. Once again, we welcome you, madam. So we are truly honored to learn from you. Over to you, madam.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And heartiest welcome to all of you to this session, masters. Pranams to everybody and good evening, good morning, very good afternoon, wherever you are joining us. We welcome you. So, masters, yes, as I said that we are having a swadhyaya of the book Yogi Katha Amrit. Yogi Katha Amrit, where Paramahansa Yogananji, he has told about his story, about all the experiences he had during his meditation and during astral travel while meditating. So he is guiding us through this book that everybody of us journey will be similar in pattern, something or the other, we will see that it is happening in our life. And silently how the divine is guiding us. We don't even come to know. We don't even know that how beautifully the life keeps unfolding, and then we reach to our life's mission one day. So it's only that how aware we are. It's only how aware we are that the divine is guiding us, and we get opportunities, many opportunities. How we are able to grasp those opportunities every time, and once we do it, we leap in our spiritual practice. We take a high jump. It is like that. So Yogananji was always very aware, and that is how his journey was so beautiful. And he's telling from that all of you don't worry, ups and downs will come in everybody's life. And there's a part of a spiritual growth. So it's a lovely book encouraging millions and millions of people across the world. We are fortunate. I really feel blessed to be the chosen one. And thank you to all of you to giving me this opportunity, masters. So we are on the third day this month of this book, and we'll continue it. We'll just have a small meditation, a short meditation, so that we are aligned with the energies around us. This book, whenever we open this book, all the astral masters are also around us because it's so beautiful. They too start reciting whatever Yogananji has written and shared his experiences, because they are so divine, they are so powerful. So let us, I just request all of you to sit in the calm position of anything easy and comfortable position you would like to take for meditation. Masters, you can sit on the floor if you are comfortable and take a asana, a blanket or a cushion and sit over it. Have a water bottle or a glass of water around yourself. You can keep your specs down carefully so that they are safe. Clasp your fingers, masters. You can, if anybody's feet are hanging, you're sitting on the sofa or a chair, then you can bring ankle over ankle and cross your legs, masters. Just put myself the spotlight. So you can just cross your legs, leg over a leg like this. If you are spreading your leg also for some reason, then that also you can cross your legs, because once we cross our legs, and today it is a new moon day, so new moon actually has a very powerful energy today. Dhammapatriji's Smriti Divas also today. So today, since morning, it's like we are feeling very powerful energies around us. So cross your legs so you are able to retain that energy within yourself. Clasp your fingers among each other. You can see that. Clasp your fingers, masters, and put your palm upright, gently placing them on your lap. And now let us close our eyes gently with lots of love and gratitude to them and to whole of our body, to all the senses through which we are able to see this world, to be able to experience what we are here to experience and grow spiritually. Masters, be calm, put your back straight. If anybody wants to take a rest, a back rest, then small cushion, just a very small cushion on your lower back, you can place it. Do not place yourself, just do not lie back. Try to put your back straight. As I said, today's energies are very high. Healing energies are there, calming energies are there. So let us take them and feel feel the energy within our body. If anywhere on your body you can feel the stress on your feet, legs, on your back, stomach, anywhere, just take a look from your toe to your head. Anywhere you have stressed your body, shaken that part and you can de-stress it. One by one, absorbing yourself from toe to head. Release all the stress out. And now we'll take 3 breaths, 3 deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and blow out all your stress through, just like as if you're blowing your candle. So we'll take inhale deep with your nostrils inside. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And slowly let it go. Once again, inhale deep within. Deep, 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 as much as you can. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And exhale through your mouth, blowing out as if you're blowing the candle out. Exhaling out all the tension and stress from your body. Relax. Relax completely. And the third one we'll take to come to the presence. Leave everything outside. There's no need to think about your past, no thinking of future. Just be in the present. So we'll take deep inhalation and bring all our energies to the present. Inhale deep. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And exhale everything that you are attached with to the outer world. Full attention to your breath, your beautiful breath. Start looking at that. Any thoughts are coming around. Just see, are those thoughts which you always wanted, are those have any meaning to your life anymore, or you have learned your lessons from them? Then let them go. Let them go towards the light, from where they all come, from where we all come. So let us see each and every thought that is coming. Watch them out. Check them out. If they really are something that you would need them, else send them to light. Dear thoughts, thank you so much. Thank you for being there. I've learned so much from you. I've had my learning lessons. Now I request you to go towards light. Merge yourselves with light, your home. And same way, watch your emotions. How you're feeling today. Are you feeling calm? Or you're feeling cluttered with lots of thoughts? What kind of thoughts are they? Are they making you happy, joyful, comfortable? Or is it something that you would not like to be? If not, just send them to light. Same way we'll say, my dear emotions, all my good and bad emotions, I've learned so much from you. You have been there so beautifully, teaching me my lessons. Thank you. Now, I request you to go towards the light, merge yourself in the light, and be the light. And all of them goes towards the light. All your tensions from the body, anything you feel in your body also goes towards the light. Bring your attention only and only to the breath, to your breath, which is so beautiful, light, comfortable, calm, waiting for you to join the hands with it, waiting to see it, bringing your attention to it, because this is only friend and the Guru who has been there with us from our mother's womb and will be there till our last breath, till the time we are in this body. Look at it, so gentle, so beautiful, the best friend, the Guru, our Guru. So join your hands with your Guru, your breath, and we'll go inside deeper and deeper for 5 minutes. As it goes, hold the hands of your breath and see how the breath is coming inside. See yourself as a small being sitting on your nose, observing each breath as it comes in, observing each breath as it goes out. A new breath which enters, goes down from your nose. You can feel the coolness of it. As it goes down, you feel calm. You feel so beautiful inside. And it goes from your nose to your throat, your lungs, your heart, your liver, to your intestine. And the diaphragm blows up as the breath reaches down. The prana energy, prana, reaches inside. To every cell it spreads, rejuvenating you with powerful energy. And there's a pause and then the breath starts rising back again. Now it is warm, Agni, where it is burning out everything that you do not need. You can feel that fire presence in your breath as it is rising up, up, up from your stomach to your liver, to your lungs, heart. Every cell of your body, every part of your body is releasing out toxins which it doesn't need. Your thoughts, your emotions are being cleared and it is going out from your nostrils once again, leaving you more calmer than before. And then again a new breath enters your nose, the nostrils, making you cool with its too cool texture, going deep from your nostril to the throat, to your lungs, to your heart, to your liver, to every organ of yours, till your intestine. And as it reaches there, your diaphragm blows, your stomach blows out. You can feel the energy in every cell, every part of your body, and then the breath rises back again. Release out everything that you do not need. It carries as a cargo with it and goes out as it has come. From your nostrils, it is out again. The warmth you can feel, the fire in which all that is not needed is burned. And then again it goes and cools itself out, and a new fresh breath full of energy is entering your nostril, going deep within. Keep seeing this pattern and relax. Relax as it is happening. Just be the drishta, be the observer of every breath as it goes in and as it goes out. Keep your body straight. Keep it light. Any stress, release it and bring a beautiful smile on your face. A smile raises your energy high. Now raise your eyes in the closed position towards your kuthastha, the third eye, and feel the energy. You are a light. You are the energy. Calming down, coming to the present moment, leaving everything that was worrying you, everything that brought the fear in yourself from your past. And the worries of the future. Let them go. Let them go towards the light. You're much, much powerful than them. Feel the power within. Keep seeing your breath, masters. Keep seeing your breath. Now, as we calm down, we invite the energy of Parampita Padmeshwar Jagannatha. May our conscious rise towards and align with them. Call the energies of Sri Krishna, Mahavatar, Babaji, Shari Mashaji, Swami Yukteswarji, the Gyan Guru, the Prem Guru Paramahamsa Yoganandji, and saints of all religion. We bow to you. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the energies around. The presence of astral masters. Keep going within towards the silent. You can feel the silence within you. Your breath is almost very silent. Your heartbeat, cannot hear it anymore. That too has become silent. Watching you, feeling joy in their heart as you make this journey towards knowing who you are. Connect ourselves to the consciousness of Paramahansa Yogananji, the Master, who's revealing his whole experiences in this book and connecting to the energy of this book. May we be able to take everything that is meant for us in today's Svadhyaya. May we be able to act upon whatever we learn today. Masters, slowly we'll start coming back with all the experiences, all the energy you are charged with the calmness, the silence and within yourself. Start coming back slowly, connecting yourself back to your breath, hearing once again your heartbeat. Feeling the vibrations within, which has made you change now. You are no more the same that you were 10 minutes before. Calmer, more silent, more joyful in your heart as you return back. Keep coming back. You can feel your environment. You are able to hear it. You are able to once again feel all the organs in your body, every cell, your skin. Slowly move your feet and become in the palm. Come back to your body consciousness. Unlock your fingers, masters, and bring them to the Namaskar Mudra. Rub your hands gently and put your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Feel the energy in your palms. Then just take this energy to your face, to your throat. Keep some time, couple of seconds on your heart. Heart which has expanded with love and light, which is now lighter than before. Take the energy to any part of your body which needs it and bring your palm back to your eyes gently. Whenever you feel, you can open your eyes inside your palm. Gently, very gently. Thank you so much, Masters. We'll start the Swatha.
Yes, madam.
So yesterday we we came to know that how Yogananji had the deep desire And from his childhood, from by birth, he knew who he is. But slowly, as he grew, as we all do, after the age of 5, those the callings and also knowing yourself, your knowing start diminishing. And same way as he grew up, though he did not remember as he would as an infant, but that urge to know himself and urge to meet his guru, urge to go to the Himalayas, that grew. That was always there. And that is how he was just going on. And every time he felt like running away to the Himalayas. And then we came to know how his mother had given the amulet, the taviz, the talisman taviz to him, the amulet which had powerful spiritual powers. And she had been the custodian, her Atma had been the custodian of that taviz. And that is how her Guru, Lahari Mashaji, tells her that uh, only when you are on the deathbed is uh, when you meditate, you will get that will materialize in your hand. I will not give it, it will come to you astrally. And that is how she gets it. And then through Ananta, her elder son, Yogananji gets it. The young Mukund receives that amulet in his hand. And then as the amulet has come, it does its power because it's talisman. His powers start unlocking. His knowing starts unlocking. Whatever he knew, which had gone, as per the age, he started having he lost as per he grew. So all those, small glimpses of his past lives start coming. He started knowing, the urge to know himself started coming in. So, so now we move on to understand that what happened. So they returned back, and they returned after all that. Then he says that they came back to Bareilly, and after that his father were posted to to Lahore, a place near Punjab in Pakistan now. So he says that the one of the incidents which is about the saint with the two bodies, we had done yesterday, right? That how he met the saint who could materialize two bodies, Swami Prabhananji. So Pranabnandaji, he was the saint who could materialize his two bodies, and how he met him, how he came to know about him, and then how he met Kedarnath Babuji, with whom his father had told to me. So that all the incidences about, he was awestruck that how a person can materialize two bodies. That all is part of the spiritual life, he understood, and then starts unlocking that it is the spirituality is not only about meditating. He started understanding that there is much more. That is, meditation is just a starting point, but the real understanding of spirituality comes when you start meditating for a longer time, as Swami Prabhananji told him. And then you start knowing the world which is under the veil. We only understand this worldly affairs, right, around us, the Prakriti and us. But after person starts turning his senses within, then is the real knowledge which starts coming. That is when the person starts knowing the powers, the Ishwar powers, the power of divine within us. And that was one of the things Swami Prabhananji told him, that how he could materialize his. uh, And he used to wonder if the disciple of Lahari Mashe can do this much, can materialize two bodies. Just imagine how much Lahari Mashe could do it. So that is how he started feeling. We come to the next chapter where he is saying that he met. This is one of the incidents, again, very, very powerful experiences of Paramahansa Yogananji. So he was in high school. He was studying in high school, and his urge to go to Himalayas didn't settle down. Even after that incident, the first incident where he went to Nainital and he was brought back by his brother, he again, they had plans to go to the Himalayas, and he was making plans along with his another classmate, the high school friend Amar Mittar. His name was Amar Mittar, to run away once again to the Himalayas. So this planning was going on for months. So this shows the urge, he had always wanting to go to Himalayas and meditate there, meet his guru, a guru which he had glimpses of his guru many times. He just used to see in meditation, or sometimes, used to feel that he's seeing an image around him. And he always felt that this is the person I have to meet. He's my guru. So once that happened, then he said that I had this planning had gone taken months and months, that how we are going to go away, because his brother was very, very vigilant. His brother Ananta, who was a father-like figure in his life, he said that he was very vigilant, that once again they will run away. So he was determined to foil the plans of escape, which is suspected were uppermost in the mind. Always had that suspicion that this my brother may run away, younger brother. Ananta always thought like that. So they said that now after Lahore, they had come to Calcutta. The entire family started living in Calcutta. Father and other children, along with the two sisters were married, but other his siblings were along with him. And Ananta, who was married, now his wife also was there with them, and they all started staying in Calcutta, in a house called Garpar Road 4, which is still there, and still people can go and visit that place, but with permission, because it is a private property. So he says that there was a balcony, and there was a small room, very small room, which was there on the top of on the terrace, and that is where which he made his place of meditation, Yogananji. And every day he used to meditate sitting there. So, if anybody like who knows in India, who has been here before and who stayed there, there is a small, on the terrace, there will be a small room. This was a tiny little place. So he said that I prepared my mind for divine search. This was a place, Yogananji said, that this was a place whenever I had time and I was at home, I used to sit there and meditate, and prepared my mind for the divine search. So preparing a mind for the divine search, what does it mean? That we meditate more and more and inculcate that urge more. We start feeding our urge more, that we connect to the divine. So he started doing that. Whenever he had time, he used to talk to Jagan Mata, the mother, divine mother, in whom he used to see a mother's voice, mother's face in the divine mother. So he always used to call Jagan Mata the divine mother, and used to talk with her as if she's present. And many times he would have seen that glimpse of the mother, the divine mother, in that small room. He says that when this moment came, when this Amar Mittar, his classmate, and they had planned to go, so they were saving money, from their lunch. They will not have the lunch, or do whatever they used to get the pocket money. They were saving from that slowly over the period of time, so that they can go and they can take the transport. They can feed themselves when they're on the way, and many other things that they needed it. So he tells Amamittal to run away from the class. There was a time that they fix and says that this is the time you come out of the classroom, and I will meet you at my home. I will meet you. You bring the chariot. Chariot in Calcutta, there are a lot of chariot used to be there. So you bring that, and bring that carriage when you are coming. I will hear the wheel sound, and I will come down. So when he hears Amar bringing this carriage on his near his road, the house is such that there is a road on the backside and a balcony is there. So what he does is, Yogananji, he ties one blanket, a pair of sandal, and Lahari Masha's picture, a Bhagavad Gita, string of beads, and just a veshti, a cloth which is wrapped around, a traditional cloth which is wrapped around, which is called the dhoti, or the veshti in India, and he just took two pairs of it, and that is it. That is it, what they needed it, and he was ready to go out to the Himalayas. So he drops that bag from his third story building and um, goes down through the steps down. When he goes down, there was a person gazing over him, and that was his uncle. He gazed and he says, "What is the excitement? Why are you running like this? Don't you see I am here?" So he says that he doesn't reply anything, Yogananji, and runs away from there where Amar was waiting for him. They had such a plan that, they had ordered the shoes, they had ordered the European outfit for themselves. The three of them, they were supposed to go. One Amar, who was the classmate, and one his cousin named Jatin Ghosh or Jatinda used to call. So all the three had the plans. They all had saved the money together, and they were all having plans to run away from home. So they all the three meets, and they uh, all the three is having European clothes now, and they are ready to go. So then they had ordered the canvas shoes also, so they didn't want to wear any leather because they are on the spiritual trip, on the holy trip. So they changed everything, be it Bhagavad Gita cover, leather, the leather cover they leaves it, the footwear they were having, they changed it to the canvas shoes, and all ready to go. So they take from Calcutta, there is a place called Bardhaman. They took the first train from Bardhaman, then they can go to the Himalayas, to the Haridwar, and then to Rishikesh, which is the foothills of Himalayas, which they had planned to go. So they took the train, and then all the three are sitting, and Yogananji is very excited. He is very excited, and he says that just imagine, he's talking to his other two, the cousin and the friend, and he says that I'm so excited. Just imagine that we are ejacuated. We are now going to the Himalayas. We shall be initiated by the masters. He's just thinking that now he'll get the Diksha, he will be initiated. All that dreams will come true, which he has been seeing from the childhood. And he says that we shall be initiated by the masters and experience the trance of cosmic consciousness. That is what they all were talking now. It is the time that now we have started the journey. We will achieve this, our goal. And our flesh will be charged with the magnetism that wild animals of Himalayas will come tamely near us. Even as a child, I used to hear the stories of Mahavatar Babaji, that Mahavatar Babaji, when he is sitting and meditating, then a lot of wild animals will come near him, even the cobra, snakes, tiger, lion, and they will not do anything. And I used to wonder how it will be. And even I should be one day be able to sit like that. That was as a small child. So I was just, when I was reading it, I was imagining how Yogananda ji was excited, the little Mukund was excited, thinking that now he's on the way, which he has been seeking for so long. So he thinks that, okay, we will reach there, and our magnetism, our aura will be so powerful that the wild animals of the Himalayas will not come near me now. They will be very tamed, and tigers will no more will be like more than a house cats awaiting for a caress. So he's thinking like that, and Amar, who is his classmate, is also very enthusiastic and feeling the same, and he says, yes, yes, how wonderful it will be. But Jatinda it starts getting worried, his cousin. When he thinks about it, he starts getting worried. Oh, tiger will come. What will happen? And he starts shivering, and he's like, and he says that let us divide the money into three portions now, and let us buy our own tickets in Bardhaman station, and we so that nobody identifies us. But he had plans to run away from this group and leaving this two people behind. So that is exactly what he does is that when they go to buy the tickets, both of them come back. The Mukund, the master Mukund and um, Amar, but Jatinda is not nowhere. They keep searching, but they are not able to find Jatinda. And then they come to know that he has left. He's no more taking the train with them. So after that, what happens is that Jatindra is gone out of fear. He is gone home, and these people still continue their journey. Both of them still continue their journey. They are on the in the train, and then after reaching Bardwan, they take the Haridwar train. They are in the Haridwar train, but meanwhile, their family comes to know. Meanwhile, uh, his brother Ananta comes to know, and he informs the railway, all the railway station wherever the train would go. He has informed that about these two people that they are in such and such clothing, and if you meet them, then you have to bring them back. So now these two doesn't know anything. They are sitting in the train. Both of them are sitting in the train, and what happens is that all of a sudden the police comes in the next station and asks them, "Where is the third boy?" And they hold of him and say the man injected a full ring of authority into his voice and says, "Come on, speak the truth. Where is the third person?" So both of them are like, they come to know that, okay, Ananta, his brother, has already sent the news. Correct. 1 minute, sir, please. Sorry. So this is how this journey begins, and then after sometimes, all this is happening in between, and Amar is very, very good at making stories, and he's able to escape. Both of them are able to escape and reach till Haridwar. When they reach Haridwar, the police is waiting for them. Police is waiting, and they catch hold of these two boys and take them to the police station. While they are sitting in the police station, one of the policemen is telling that, okay, you people want to go to the Himalayas, and yesterday only I caught up one sage there is a person who has murdered somebody, and we are looking on the lookout of that person. A sage, like, all everybody is not true, then you also want to run away, because his father was already in railway, so they were very politely handling these two children, the both Mukunda and Amar. They were very treated very gently, and the police were told that, okay, don't mishandle them, don't manhandle them. So this person is telling about the story of a person whom he met at the station, and these both children are there. He says that, yesterday I had met one of the person, and I see you are crazy about Saint. This officer is telling them a strange story, that learning that Tron's destination has been from Himalayas. The officer related a strange story, and he says that I see you are crazy about saints. You will never meet a greater man of God than the one I saw yesterday. So he's telling about a person, this officer, see the God's divine plan. Divine, Ananta, the brother, is wanting to take them away from the Himalayas, but the divine is taking them more nearer to the people of the Himalayas. So this is how, in our life also, uh, the workings of divine is happening, but not knowing about that what is happening. So this man, the officer who's telling about this, he says that yesterday you will never meet a greater God, a man of God who was there. I saw one yesterday. My brother officer and I were encountered him for 5 days ago. He says that I met this person 5 days ago, which I'm talking about, and he was a great man, like a god. He says that while we were patrolling by the Ganges on a sharp lookout for a certain murderer who had, cladded himself in a sadhu thing, he said our instruction were to capture that person alive or dead, and he was known to be a Skardhan sadhu in order to rob pilgrims. Said that person whom we were looking out while we were patrolling on the Ganges, he said that a person had come who had cladded himself in sadhu, and he was robbing the all the pilgrims who were coming to visit the Himalayas. He says that we started asking that man whom we had met who also was clad in the sadhu attire, said, a short way before us, he said, before we spied, and he resembled the description which was given of the criminal to us, how we got the criminal description, both me and the other officer. We were, his resemblance was exactly like that. So we started questioning that person. But that person was not replying anything. He was very calm. He was very, very calm. So in that anger, one of the officer, he himself, the person who is telling about this story, he says that I asked that gun used to be there, na, the rifle. So rifle from one side has that axe type of it, and the other side is where they can shoot from. So the other side, which had the axe, he hit it that person on the shoulder, on the right arm, and his right arm. He said that it severed almost completely from the body. That arm completely severed off from the body of that saint, of that person who had cladded himself in the sadhu like that. And he said that without even he crying, without even anything, without outcry, without any shouting, without anything, he was just glancing at this person, and he was glancing at his wound. And this made this very strange, they were feeling very strange that we have, amputated his arm, and and this arm is hanging, and but this person is not saying anything. He's not even shouting at me. He's not even crying. He's not even impatient, in anguish that arm is now separated. So he felt that this is a very strange and astonishing thing that for the officer also. Said we jumped in front of him and spoke quite quickly. He said, and sadhu said, "I'm not a murderer you are seeking." Very gently, he said, "I'm not a murderer you are seeking." So when this person, that officer who is narrating this to both the children, Mukunda and Amar, that time, he says that I was deeply mortified. I was very, very sad that I have injured this person who's divine looking sage. And now through his act, his behavior, he was able to feel that this person is not the person we are looking. He's not that person who's been murdering the people, but he's actually the divine sage because of the way he behaved in that situation. So after that, he says that we touched his feet, we fell on his feet, that please pardon me. And I offered my turban. The police officer generally used to wear a turban cloth on their head that time. He said I offered my turban to that person so that he can just, the blood oozing out can be stopped. So that person, the sage, the sadhu who was there, he said that, son, he addresses this person even after amputating, after the arm is severed off, that person is addressing this policeman as son. And he says, son, that was just an understandable mistake on your part. I can understand, you misunderstood me and that is why you did it. He said, it was just an understandable mistake on your part. And he was so kind. And he said, run along and don't reapproach yourself. He said, just go from here. Don't worry. I'm all fine. The beloved mother is taking care of me. And he pushed his dangling arm into his tummy. He takes the arm which was falling off. He just takes that arm and just stumps it back. And he says, and lo, it adhered. The blood completely stopped, completely ceased the flow. And that is how the sage showed that he's really, really a divine saint. So he says, come on, come to meet me under the tree. He tells of one of the tree to these soldiers and says that you come after 3 days and I will meet you under that tree and you will see me completely healed. Don't worry, and don't think about it that this is something that has happened to you. He says that this policeman says, yesterday I went to meet and I found that sadhu was there and allowed us to examine the arm. He said that now you see, you can examine my arm. There is no scar, no trace of hurt, and it actually healed. His arm, which had, which had fallen off from the shoulder, is now completely healed in 3 days. So he says, I'm going via Rishikesh to the Himalayan solitudes. That says that I'm going to Rishikesh and from there to the Himalayan solitudes where nobody is there. I just want to go and meditate there. And he blessed both of them. The sage blessed both of the soldiers. And he said, I feel that my life has been uplifted through this sanctity. So the soldier, after the blue, he's telling all this story to Amar and Mukund, the young master, and they were very surprised that why this policeman is telling first of all this story to us, and uh, finally he himself is so much encouraged. After that, both of them, Yogananji is thinking about that. The officer concluded this pious education. His experience has obviously, you can see the way he was narrating the entire scenario. Yukananji felt that he has been so moved with this entire thing, and that was very, very impressive. Very. So he says that though he would have exaggerated out of excitement some of the things, but he said that uh, his heart also moved, and he said that if we were here, we were not caught here, we would also have gone to Himalayas and met so many sadhus like him, and we would have seen so many other spiritual aspects which sadhus can gain, the siddhis that uh, they have received to the divinity. There's a so again, his heart is now saying that let us slip away from this. Let us slip away somehow that we can slip it off from here and run away from the police custody. Both of us, let us go. We can go on foot to holy Rishikesh. And with a smile, he was telling Yogananji, the little Mukund is telling that let us now also do. They must be boys like 14, 15 years now at that age. Both the boys would have been very young that time. So after that, they could not go and they were made to sit there for 3 days in the police station. 3 days they were sitting, both of them. So Ananta comes, his elder brother comes along with Amar's brother, both Amar's brother and Yogananji's brother Ananta, both of them arrives there and says that Amar greeted his relative with that affection relief that okay, at least you have come. 3 days we were put here and we could not go anywhere. Also, Ananta, his brother says that I understand how you feel. Brother is telling, Ananta is telling Mukund that I understand how you feel that once again I have stopped you from going to Himalayas. All I ask you is that once you come with me to Banaras and then and meet a certain saint, I want to meet you, and then go to Calcutta, visit the father. Father is waiting for you. He's grieving to see you for a few days. You be with him, and then you can resume your search here for a master. Then again, you can go wherever you want. But before you do this, I want you to come back and then meet a saint in Banaras and then meet father. So all this is happening, and they are taken back. They are taken, both the boys are taken back to the Banaras. So Ananta has planned everything to, wash up the brain of Mukund, the little Mukund, his younger brother, who's Yogananji. And he made plans. So he takes to one place where one Pandit is there, the priest is there, and his son was there and had promised to undertake discussion from path of sannyasi. So he says that you have to brainwash my brother that his thought of becoming a sannyasi goes off completely. He is now, you have to, and I will give you money for that. So when Yogananji is there, these people, both, especially the son, starts all the efforts. He tries all the effort to brainwash Yogananji. And Yogananji, after so much of things happening, no, one time he felt that okay, even I should also leave it now. The way they started telling, but then he felt that I cannot give up, and he started praying. He started praying silently in his heart to the God Yogananji, and he says, please solve my bewilderment, please answer me, solve my this, the situation where I am, and that I want to come to you, and I am told that you are a worldly man, you are not meant to be the sage, you are not meant to be a sannyasi. So you tell me, you give me the answer. He's praying like that in his heart. So he says that if thou those desire, if it is your desire to lead me to life of renunciate or worldly man, what is your desire, God? You let me know. So all of a sudden, what happens is when he's praying deep inside, connecting himself to the God's energy, talking to God within, all of a sudden he noticed a sadhu, a noble countenance, very noble person from his face, from his attire. The person was standing outside of the compound of this priest, the Pandit's house. And he evidently had overheard the conversation which was going inside within Yogananji along with his God in his prayers. This person, the sage, noticed it. The sage could hear this. It was not even something that anybody can hear, but sage was hearing it, this spirited conversation, which was there and he was a clairvoyant, so he knew beyond. The sage was like self-styled clairvoyant, he was looking like. Then the stranger, the sadhu who is the stranger, he calls Yogananda to a side, and he himself is standing outside of the gate. There was a tremendous power in this eyes. In his calm eyes, the sadhu had a tremendous power. He says to Yogananji, to Mukund, son, don't listen to that ignorance person. Don't listen to the priest and his son, he says. Don't listen to them. In response to your prayer, this person, sadhu has been sent by the divine. And he says, don't, in response to your prayer, the Lord tells me to assure you that your sole path in this life is that of to renunciate. So, the divine heard his prayer and also have sent somebody to put a stamp on that this is what your path, because he had a question inside. He wanted to know the answer, whether I should go and become a worldly man or I have come to a path of my life is to renunciate. Huh? So he gets that answer from that, says that divine Lord has told me to assure you that your sole path in this life is that to renunciate. And he was astonished with gratitude and tears in his eyes. Yogananji is smiling, and he says that I smiled when I heard that. I smiled, though eyes was filled with tears, with joy that I got the answer which I was seeking for. And he says that come away from that man. The sage says that come away from that man, that ignoramus man. And he says, my saintly guide raised his hand, his blessings, and slowly departed. He blessed Yogananji and he vanished. That sadhu vanished. He's departed from there. Now the sadhu, says that these priest and his son, they got very angry. They got very anguished that somebody, all their plans, all the money they had to return back, and their plans did not fulfill to brainwash and Mukund. So he says that they were very in anguish, and he says that sadhu is a crazy man, and you saw, they just tell something that I heard that he too had left his home in vague search of God. So don't listen to him. So Yogananji did not react anything, and he turns to Ananta and says that I would not engage in any discussion with these two people, and I would like to go home. So brother, now he knew that okay, now nothing can be done. Everything was in front of him, and Ananta agrees that we will immediately depart to Calcutta. So they leave that place and goes to Calcutta. This was another thing which mother had written in the letter, and now now Mukund had got this confirmation, in as an answer from the for his prayers, that what divine had sent the sadhu to tell him that his sole path was only to renunciate the world. So the two brothers goes to Calcutta and he meets his father. Father had been waiting for him. And when he reaches home, the father says that my son will not ride with me to his school this morning. He has disappeared. When he earns that, he's mourning. He's really, really, worried about Ananta. So he says that only thing I want you is that you finish your high school. When he meets his father at Calcutta home, his father holds his hand and says that I just want one thing. You at least complete your high school studies. In my absence, he had has the plot of, arranging the saintly Pandit Swami Kevalanand. So when Yogananji was not at home, when he was on this journey to Haridwar, So father had arranged a pandit, a saintly pandit, a teacher known as, his name was Swami Keblanandji. And Swami Keblanandji was a Sanskrit scholar. So he was also a disciple of Lahari Mashaji. So they were also the spiritual brothers. So Swami Keblanandji, his father requests Keblanandji, who was teaching in the college, that to teach Yoganandji Sanskrit. So he says that Keblanandji will teach you Sanskrit, and there is a little background of how Kriya meditation he had learned, and all the Lahari Mashaji always has been guiding him, and all the others, that solution to everything is Kriya Yoga. If a person who takes Kriya meditation have solution to everything in their life, and ultimately reach the ultimate goal. So Kebla Nanji also was initiated with Kriya Yoga, and he said Kebla Nanji. So Yoga Nanji agrees that okay, I will study with him. I will be here. I will fulfill your wishes, father, and I will not go away anywhere until I finish my high school. So he promises his father, and Kebla Nanji starts coming to teach him Sanskrit. Now, Kevla Nanji was a noted authority on the ancient Shastras, ancient or the sacred books. He was he was one of the very learned person on the sacred books, knowledge he had, and Shastras he knew. And and therefore he had earned a title of Shastri Mahashaya for himself. So again, this is another divine plan. Everybody wants to take, even the father wants to make Yogananji, be at home. The Mukunda, he should study and get educated, go and work in railways like him. Brother also does not want him to go to Himalayas, but the divine, his destiny was different. He had come with a different soul plan, and how divine was helping him. So this second thing which happened now, Swami Keblananji Shastri Mahashaya, he became his tutor, and every day when he used to come home, instead of teaching Sanskrit, he used to tell him about stories of Lahari Mashaji. He used to tell him that there was rarely a fortunate that he said was able to remain near Lahari Mashaji for 10 years. And then he tells about how in 10 years, with Lahari Mashe, what all he has learned. So during his tuition classes, instead of Sanskrit, these two, both Keblananji and Yogananji, used to wait for Keblananji to come and tell him about Lahari Mashe, tell him about spiritual practice. And that is how he started learning more about spirituality and more about his divine guru, Lahari Mashaji. And he started getting more inspirations. He started understanding spirituality better. He says that, this was the time that he tells one of the story. I'll just take another 2 minutes. So Lahari Mashaji, he's still talking Keblananji, he tells him one of the story about Lahari Mashaji, that there was a disciple named Ramu. There was one boy, and he could not see, he was blind. He said Ramu had been blind for long, and from the birth. So Lahari Mashaji once asked him that, uh, Ramu, how long have you been blind? This is a story narrated by Keblananji to Yogananji. So he says that I have never have my eyes been blessed with a glimpse of the sun also, Ramu tells. So he says our omnipotent guru can help you. Keblananji directs him to Lahari Mashaji, Ramu. And then following that day, Ramu approaches Lahari Mashaji. The disciple felt almost the same, and he did not. Ramu was so nice at heart that he felt ashamed to ask for a physical wealth from Lahari Mashay. After reaching Lahari Mashay, he felt that why I'm asking about physical thing, though he was blind, but he was knowing that why I have to ask about physical wealth. He said, I be added to my spiritual superabundance, which I have. I have super abundance of spirituality within me. I want to add something to that. Ramu, that small boy. So he says, Master, the illuminator of the cosmos is in you. He tells Lahari Mashaji, Ramu tells Lahari Mashaji that The illuminator of the cosmos is in you. I pray to you to bring this light into my eyes, that I perceive the sun's lesser glow. Says that I can see that you are related with the cosmos, and I pray that you bring this light to me, Master. So he says, Ramu, someone has conveyed to put me in difficult position. I have no healing power. Lahari Maharshi says, I have no healing power, Ramu. Somebody has just misled you. Then Ramu says, no, sir, sir, the infinite one within you can certainly heal. Though you may not be the healer, but you have the infinite one within you. You have the infinite within you, and that can certainly heal me. So, Lahari Mashaji says that yes, indeed, that is true, Ramu. God limit is nowhere. He who ignites the stars and the cells of the flesh with mysterious lives will also give you the vision. So, Master, on that, with that, he understands that Ramu does not see the superficial thing of just a healer. He sees the power within. He sees that Ishwar within. And he touches Ramu's forehead in the Kuthastha, in the third eye point between the eyebrows. And he tells Ramu that keep your mind concentrated there and frequently chant the name of Prophet Rama. Why Prophet Rama? Because this Ramu believed in Lord Ram. He had, though he was blind, but whatever stories, whatever poems he used to hear of Ram, he started believing in that image of Ram. So that is why Lahari Mashaji tells him that now you start concentrating on your third eye, this place where I have touched you, and you are now and then start chanting the name of Rama, so that so why we have to chanting, because you are able to concentrate, you are able to be in the present moment. That is why he told him to concentrate. And then he says the splendor of the sun shall have a special dawn on you one day. So after a week, Ramu starts doing that, and after a week or so, Ramu beheld the face of the nature first time. The omniscient one had, so he said that Ramu was able to get his eyesight. And Kevla then, as he was narrating this story to Mukund, Kevla Nanji, who is a Sanskrit teacher, who is as a tutor, but he's telling all this, which encouraged Yogananji much more to understand spirituality in the deeper form. So Kevla Nanji, after telling, was very silent for some time. Then he says that he paid his tribute to his guru Lahari Mashaji after understanding that what powers Lahari Mashaji, how compassionate he was. And then he says, like that, Mukund, who was supposed to be learning Sanskrit from Kevlananji, which he did some part, and he said, but I never became Sanskrit scholar. Though Kevlananji was my teacher, he was a renowned teacher, but I never became Sanskrit scholar. But he taught me the diviner syntax. He taught me how, the diviner syntax of how we can be one with the God, how I can connect myself to the God. That all I learned from Kevlananji. So that is the miracle, that is the path of divinity which is there in each of our life masters. So very beautiful that how things happen in our life. Some, even though there will be a lot of people in our life who will take us away from the spiritual path, there will be a lot of hurdles which will come. But once you decide and once you are there praying to the divine, you will find that your path will open up. There will be somebody who will come in your life and help you to move on in this path, and you will make it to the divine. So, Masters, now, today, for now, I rest my voice here, and I deep, deep, deep gratitude to all of you, to Mahavatar Foundation for giving me this opportunity. In this form, I connected myself to my Guru. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. For the last 2 days, we are with the energies of Paramahamsa Yogananda. We have gained great wisdom, and we look forward for the same in the next one sessions also.
Sure, we'll do that.
So, masters, we are finally on the last day of our journey. We haven't completed this program, but we have stepped one step ahead in the spiritual journey. So together we explored so many things. We explored that food is energy, breath as medicine, silence as wisdom, and movement as devotion, thought as a vibration. So I now invite each one of you to share your experience. I feel like sharing is more meaningful to these sessions. So and I thank each one of you, masters, for your presence and for your energy.
And thank you so much for the wonderful session, ma'am.
You can unmute yourself.
You can unmute me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it's unmute. Okay. Thank you so much for the wonderful session, ma'am. This three sessions we had with you was very wonderful. It's like we have. It's like I experienced a kind of time travel back. So that was so nice. And you taught told us like a childhood of uh, uh, so
Yoga energy, Mukund.
Paramananda. Yeah, Mukund, little Mukund,
Yeah.
and his journey to the spiritual life, his quest for the spirituality and all, his journey and all, and how he got support from all the masters. And so the yes, second session was like Swami Pranabananda ji, so the saint with two bodies. Like it's just like a wonderful experience. We heard so many stories in Puranas, but that time I used to feel like those all they wrote something that couldn't be true. But reading these books and all, we get the knowledge and awareness like okay, it is real. So the great powers of the Swamijis and all. So how the Kedarnath Babu has come, like the saint was sitting at one place and he talked to other persons, say, and again he replied it to Paramananda Swami and. Also the Keblananda Swami that you taught. So the Lahiri Mahasaya. So when Ramu was a blind man, so having the faith, like the Swami will give his eye power back. So keeping that faith, and he got the eye. So he was able to look again the world. So everything is residing in us. The Shakti, everything is residing in us. The only thing is we have to believe in that and we have to have faith in that. So that makes to reach our path. And so I like the quotation you told, like the splendor of the sun has special dawn. That one is so nice. And so divine in text, so how to connect with God, all this like from Keblananda Swami has taught to Paramananda Yogi. And praying to divine, we will find our path. Yeah, that is very true. So we even experience it many times. So when we are ready, the universe will give that path, and universe will show that path, and universe will get together all that they are in that same path and to grow spiritually and all. And thank you so much for the wonderful session, ma'am. It was awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'll just add, Lahari Mashaji, when he dissolved his eye, he never used to bring his eye, himself. He always, when Ramu also understood that it is not I, it is divine. It is through me. I'm just a madhyam, I'm just a medium. Through me, divine is working. And that is when the miracle happens. And same way, the father and the brother is thinking that, okay, he's learning Sanskrit. Keblananji is coming and teaching Sanskrit. So they're not bothering him. So divine works like that, okay, he has stopped all the botheration and yet he's on the spiritual path. Very beautifully, that he is with the divine syntax. So, like that.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Any
Thank
other
you, all of
masters?
you.
You can share your experience. You can raise your hand. I will unmute you.
Thank you, Beniji.
And also today is our last session for this batch. So it's very nice. We have closed with a great knowledge this month. So masters can go and read the book, Autobiography of Yogi.
Please read. Please read. Because that
Yeah.
connects you with the book has the energy. When you hold that book in your hand, you feel the energy. And there will be some paths will open up in your life, something which you're struggling, something that you always have in your heart, you'll find that has opened up. That path has opened up. This book is so divine.
Yes. And he has written about so many Swamiji or yogis or saints or sages, how powerful they were. Like, though they're having like lot of powers, they're so silent.
Mm.
So they're doing their job and helping that kind. Even when you told like a Swamiji got hurt, some one
Oh,
police person
sage,
has
yeah.
hurted. Yeah. And he was so calm. He was
Mm.
just thinking, let it go. and he's so calm, and he healed himself. Very powerful. So there's so many lessons that we can learn from such wonderful masters. And meditation is the key for all. Meditating, you can achieve anything. So when through meditating we can reach God, and you will know like we are God, and what else we need other than that. So meditating is the boon for us that has given. And these classes, the Swadhyaya, Sajjana Sangatya, and we have to thank all the great masters like you coming to us and teaching, and all the great participants coming and listening and learning.
Correct.
And for Mahavatar Foundation and team and Ragnar sir for providing this wonderful platform to us. So connecting all together, that is a wonderful,
Yes.
beautiful. Yeah, thank you so much,
Beautiful.
all the
Thank you
masters.
so much, Deepika ji, for summarizing it so well. And it is deep,
Yeah,
deep, deep, deep gratitude, I would say, for Raghunath sir and Mahavatar Foundation entire team. All
yeah,
those who have come here, we are the blessed soul. Whether it is me narrating this, being a madhyam, or people, all the other masters who have come and listened to it. There is a purpose behind it. We'll not come to know now, but after some time you'll feel, yes, it's something has unfolded in my life. So
yes.
thank you.
Thanks,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am. And gaining more knowledge is like inculcating or improving or developing more divinity within us. If we stop gaining knowledge, or if we forget the knowledge we have
Yes.
gained, it is like we are equal to Rakshasas. So we have learned through Dakshinamurti previous time that whoever forgets the knowledge and whoever is not gaining the knowledge, it's like apasmara Rakshasa. So those are the like demons, because we fall in the ignorance, and troubles keeps on coming, keeps on facing. So to overcome all that darkness and ignorance and all, we have to be showered with the knowledge, so light of knowledge. So yeah, Swadhyayam, Sajjana Sangitya, and meditation. These are the three main things.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much. Thank you, Deepika ji. I feel so nice to
yeah.
be here, and I feel so grateful, blessed. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
very
ma'am.
much.
And we like to have more sessions with you in the future.
Sure. We can plan some sessions next month, and we'll
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, all masters. Let us conclude.
Yeah.
So let's thank Universe and Mahavatar Foundation for giving us this platform to learn wisdoms from many masters. And let's thank all the masters who have attended the session. So the update for next sessions will be posted in the. See you all.
Yeah. Thank you, Venuji. Thank you.
Venuja is keeping on commenting. You can come and talk. You can show the gratitude in words.
Uh, I was not allowing. Okay, okay. Yeah, ధన్యవాదము. That's
Okay.
all. I
Yeah.
express my gratitude to the master, and especially Anupama madam. And I missed the previous two sessions, but I am seeing the most of the sadhak masters are demanding the book on autobiography of yogi. I am finding one special edition also was launched. So, in fact, I have not studied the books yet, but I am just sharing the books. But I am feeling that now, I mean, I should take a look at it about the Kriya Yoga.
Yeah.
These two, I will explore it as and when. Already the doors have been opened now.
Yes.
So, thanks a lot, and let's get connected every now and then. Thank you.
Yes, Venuji.
Yeah.
And I would really request you to read this book, because when you will take up Kriya Yoga Diksha and you start practicing it, it will help. It will help you to whatever experiences you will be having that time, you will be able to understand that yes, this happens. Yes, this happens, kind of. You can relate yourself that time. And there will be a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things that will come in the future in this book, which I will share or
yes, yes.
masters will share.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
the
sharing all the books in
And
different languages in the different group, language
Um,
group. So,
nice.
my pleasure to
yeah.
give Seva.
Very nice.
धन्यवाद.
Even I do that. I have all the languages book. So whenever I meet somebody of that language, I just give that.
Okay. So, madam, are you connected in my group? Deepika ma'am,
Okay, I'll send to
connected
ma'am
in,
the PDF
yeah,
sharing book. Yeah, sure.
no,
I will
not
connect to ma'am.
the group so that I can share more people.
Yeah,
Dhanyawad.
I will talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
later.
Dhanyawad.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for showing your
Thank you.
gratitude, Venukaru. And yeah, this book is so powerful. Like it has connected the Western people to the spirituality to the Eastern Indian sages and all. So many Western people have got inspired reading this book, and Steve Jobs, and Mark Zuckerberg, and so many like other sages.
Even Sachin
They just
Tendulkar,
came.
Rajinikanth.
Yeah. Even from our India, there are like many masters. So even Virat Kohli, all those people. So the people from West, they were like normal people but they came and took their blessings and they started companies and became the popular CEO also. So it's such a great inspiration. But we in India, we never went to sages. But we have through this book, we'll know the more powers and all, and it's a good, very
Every
inspirational
child,
book that we every
every child
person,
should read. Actually, every
should.
child should read this now. So recently, the world
Yes, ma'am.
champion of the chess, he
Yeah.
also shared that he read this book and that is how he got inspired, and he started believing in
Okay.
himself, in his powers,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
nice book for all age
Nice
groups.
book. Yeah. The book I have presented to my son also.
Oh, very nice.
The autobiography of Yogi.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Venuji.
Lokesh.
Thank you all.
Thank you.